Alright everyone, welcome back.
それはよかった。ほら、前にいろいろ約束したよな。覚えてるか？
お買い物でお鍋を買ってくるとか。
そういうのもあるけど、信徒で、ほら。
映画？思い出しました。
Great, now let's go. Is what I would have said, but Sakura suddenly blushed and grew silent. That must have been it, judging by her reaction.
だから今日行こうと思って。急な話ですまない、さくら。
そうですか。私も今日は何しようかなってさっきライダーと話していたところです。
So the timing's just right, basically. Had I been a little late, their plans might have already been made. With that, I turned to the ever-present writer.
悪いな、ライダーには謎の話をして。
いえ、私も何の用事もないので、もしシロウとさくらに予定があるのでしたら留守番でも何でもしますが。
前にちょっと話してたあのプールに先輩と一緒に行くって話で、ライダーも行く？ライダーも水着持ってるよね？
はい、さくらと一緒に買いましたから。
So that's how it was. In that case, we can probably all go together. That'd be great, if somewhat unexpected.
ライダーも時々息抜きしないとダメかなって。
さくらの見ていないところで休憩しているのですが。そうですね。
Ryder and the two of us are looking at each other.
しかし今日は遠慮しておきましょう。あちらのプールには何度か行ったことがありますから、今日はお二人でごゆっくりお楽しみください。
そうなんだ。残念。
Sakura is dejected. On the other hand, I strengthened my resolve.
ライダー、気を使わせてすまない。
In a soft voice, I apologized quietly. If Ryder were to come along, I might end up distracted and neglect Sakura. Not that I intend to, of course, but it still could happen.
シロ？
Ryder beckons to me. She whispers to me in a corner of the room, away from Sakura.
すごいですよ、さくらは。
すごいって何が？
いえ、あらかじめ言っておいた方がよろしいかと思いまして。現地で動転してあらぬ事態になっても私はいませんから。
それ、さくらの水着のこと？
I still again glance at Sakura. Sakura's staring at us, wondering what we're up to. Sakura's swimsuit.
確かにそうかもしれないな。けどそんなこと言ったらライダーもすごいんじゃないのか？
私は別に普通ですもん。
そうだ、ライダーだってさくらに負けず劣らずボリュームが。
私がライダーに負けてないですか？
That's odd. How did you manage to only catch that part?
先輩とライダー、一体何を話してるんですか？
何言って、ほら、今晩カニが食べたいかとか。
いえ、ただ私がシロウにデートの心構えを説いていただけです。
Did you really have to be so blunt, Ryder?
デートって先輩とプールに行くだけです。
それは立派なデートですよ、さくら。幸いシロウは今日はさくらに先進するそうですので、ご安心ください。
そんなこと言って、いや、言った。だから。
Sakura and I are going to the pool together. And that would be my genuine date with Sakura, I guess. conscious of each other, we both feel a little awkward.
先輩、お手柔らかにお願いします。
ああ、それじゃあ今日はこれからの予定はいいんだな。
はい。あ、今からちょっと用意しますから待っててもらえませんか？
Of course, there's no way Sakura could only take 5 minutes to get ready like me.
ではさくら、私はいつもの家事をこなします。
ごめんなさいライダー。私たちばかり遊んでしまって。
遠慮することはありません。どうぞごゆっくり。昼食はこちらで何とかします。
Ryder tells the apologetic Sakura so, like an older sister. And just to make sure Sakura doesn't try anything else, we leave her alone in her room.
気を使わせてすまない。
いえ、それが私の役割です。
そう言ってもらえると助かる。一緒に行ければよかったんだけどな。
うん。シロ、私と行けないのが残念なのですか？あまり見て楽しいものではないと思いますが。おや、セイバー。
シロ、どうしたのですか？
セイバー、これから俺とサクラで出かけ。
そうです。さくらとシロは水入らずの時間を過ごしますので、私たちあぶれ者は仲良く昼食の三段でもしましょうか。
Why on earth would she word it like that? Huh? Once again, Ryder murmurs something outrageous. I just stand there gaping while Saber's taken aback.
ライダー、あぶれ者とは何事ですか？
読んでジェのごとくです。主に構ってもらえない従者同士が時には友情と信仰を温め合うのもよろしいのではないでしょうか。
She keeps pulling on Saber's hand. It looks like Ryder's trying to pull Saber away to keep her from interfering with our date.
どういうことですか？説明なさいライダー。
無粋なことは言わないものです、セイバー。そんなことでは私たちの愛説はより深くなってしまい、傷口を舐め合う辛さから愛が芽生えてしまうかもしれません。
英雄王並みにありえませんね。失礼だが、蛇と竜は似て非なるものです。
わかりませんよ。どちらも長虫の類ですし、些細なすれ違いからでも愛情は生まれるかと。まあ私たちの場合、不毛な殺し合いの果てに生まれそうですが。
It sounds like Ryder is getting carried away. Is she actually upset about not being able to go out with Sakura and taking it out on Saber?
シロ、ライダーに何とか言ってください。
極力仲良くな。喧嘩になっても物を壊さない。お昼ご飯は2人で話し合って出前でも取ってくれ。
了解です。それではセイバー、鱗をシンボルとする者同士、背筋が凍るようなギスギスした一日を過ごそうではありませんか。
先輩、ライダーどうしちゃったんでしょう。
Just when did she start watching all this? Without me noticing, Sakura had come up behind us.
あれ、もういいのか。思ったより支度早かったな。
はい、こんなこともあろうかとちゃんとプールの用意をしてあったんです。
It's so like Sakura to be completely and thoroughly prepared. I guess I wasn't the only one looking forward to this. The two of us stare at the corridor where Ryder has gone off to. Both of us are at a loss after watching their exchange.
やっぱりライダーも寂しかったのかな。
あれはそれと違うような気がする。俺たちにかこつけてセイバーをからかって遊んでるんじゃないのかな。
それならいいんですけど、二人ともお昼ご飯大丈夫かな。何か作っておきましょうか。
いや、いいんじゃないのか。一体二人で何を食べたのか後で聞くのは楽しみでもあるし。
I'm quite interested in finding out just what kind of lunch this mismatched pair would have. Either way, neither of them can cook, so going out is the best they can do.
よし、そろそろ行こうか。
楽しみですね先輩。
行ってくる。おい、晩までには帰るからな。
Can Saber and Ryder even hear me? I'm a little bothered by that lack of response.
ちょっと心配ですね。最後に2人の様子見ていきますか？
いや、まあうまくやってるに違いないだろう。
We arrive at Shinto. After another 10-minute walk, we're at Waku Waku Splash.
こんな近いところにあるんだったらもっと前に遊びに来ればよかったですね。
そうだな。けどなんていうか。
I can't say I'm too happy about this. I wonder if a business like this will ever turn a profit in this countryside town. It seems overdone even for the whims of some rich guy's corporation. If they're actually serious about this, then it's something I can only offer my condolences for. Anyway, its name is certainly amusing.
そうなんですか？
ああ、まあ百聞は一見にしかずっていうのを実感できるかと。
I suppose the same applies to Sakura in her swimsuit. It was enough to elicit an incredible compliment from Ryder herself. One can't help but wonder about the destructive force it carries.
あれ先輩、こっちじゃないんですか？
そうだった。悪い。ぼーっとしてた。
Now that was undoubtedly a dangerous line of thought. How shameful of me. It's just a date with Sakura with our bathing suits on. What am I getting nervous about? We've been spending our daily lives together. We've been cooking together in the kitchen for more than 2 years. So this shouldn't be any different from bathing together, right? Wait, bathing? Holy crap, I almost self-destructed without even knowing it.
先輩、そっちだと戻っちゃいますよ。
分かってる。こっちだよな。こっち。
やっぱりセイバーさんのことが心配なんですか？
That's not it, Sakura. Ah, but then I can't exactly explain my unease to her, can I?
見えてきました。先輩、チケットあります？
ちゃんと持ってきたぞ。これ忘れたら話にならないからな。よし。更衣室は別だから中で待ち合わせだな。
わかりました。じゃあ先輩。
Well then, changing and then going into the pool, this all feels like a dream. The reason for that is simple enough. That is Sakura's figure in a swimsuit. For instance, I know that Saber is pretty and slim, therefore I can at least guess what I'm gonna see. Yet I'm completely in the dark with Sakura. It's like fighting a decisive battle against an enemy with an instant kill weapon while being blindfolded.
宝具だよな。
A totally improper example comes to mind. If Ryder were to come with her, the imminent force of impact would have undoubtedly pulverized the existence of Emiya Shirou into microbial remnants, left to be obliterated within the sterile, chlorinated environment of the pool. Because, look, she's got that curvy chest and butt. But even so, Sakura's waist is so slim.
待て。落ち着け。とにかく落ち着け。
Just take it easy. Composure is surely the ticket to invincibility. With that, I sit by the poolside grasping my knees. It's terribly shameless of me, but I absolutely have to maintain my current posture. I take a deep breath to calm myself down before Sakura comes out.
先輩、お待たせしました。
I hear a merry voice. Steel yourself, man. The more you know about noble phantasm, the less of a threat it becomes. Rather than having weird fantasies, you should actually have a...
すごいですね。こんな屋内型プール、本当に作ってたんですね。
What was that just now?
見てください先輩。 あんなウォータースライダーまであるんですね。もっとこう50メートルの屋内プールみたいなのを想像してました。先輩、どうしたんですか？
Of all things, I expected Sakura to be shy, but wow, she's very open.
おい、
Shirou here just had a freaking blank out. At last, my mind finally gets used to all this stimulation. Sakura is in a bikini, exposing a wondrous amount of skin. Her pearly skin shines through. I can't take my eyes off her supple, voluptuous body, just barely covered by the fabric. To that end.
どうですか？似合います？先輩。
いや、まあその。
ちょっと大胆かなと思ったんですけど、セイバーさんもライダーもセパレートだったから、私も勇気を出してみました。
I see, so that's how it was. Well, thanks to this newfound boldness of hers, I'm having trouble staying on my feet.
似合うというか、その、
It looks like my vocabulary is degenerated beneath that of a kid in primary school. Every time I look at Sakura, this... No, that's bad.
先輩、何か私、おかしいですか？
おかしいことは何もない。おかしいのは俺。
Just the sight of her ample cleavage and smooth pearly neck makes my indecent self dizzy with unspeakable thoughts. We're at a long-awaited pool, yet the male side of me can't help but think indecent things in this moment.
先輩、
Firmly, Sakura grabs my hand. Looking me right in the face, she says,
ちゃんと私の方を見てください。その、ちゃんと見てくれない方が恥ずかしいです。
Bold indeed, Sakura. Sakura's cheeks slightly redden. Certainly, me being embarrassed is just going to make her feel the same. At times like these, it is up to her companion to get a hold of himself. As I calm down, sense and reason return to my mind. First of all, I should clearly state my thoughts.
悪い、俺ドキドキしてる。とんでもなく可愛いぞ、さくら。
本当ですか？お世辞じゃなくて？
バカ、お世辞でいいならもっとすごいことを口にしてる。
勇気を出してセパレートにした甲斐がありました。嬉しいです、先輩。
Sakura tightly embraces my arm. Looking at her chest was just fine, but I don't think my heart was prepared to touch it, but
とにかく泳ごう。
I can cool off my head in the water. At this rate, if I keep brushing against her skin like this, my entire body will undoubtedly overheat.
そうですね。せっかく泳ぎに来たんですから。
With Sakura still clinging to me, I turn to face the water slide. Though I'm a little worried about other people staring at us, the most important thing is that we get in the pool. Although it's already October within the dome, it just feels like summertime. I know that what's beaming down from above isn't the summer sun. Still, when I'm soaked in the pool, I can't feel anything but summer.
待ってください、先輩。
Sakura awkwardly swims over to me. She's not a total beginner, but it's clear she isn't entirely confident yet. Sakura swims in the manner of someone who hasn't learned to float properly.
大丈夫か？別に競泳じゃないから慌てなくていいぞ。それにここなら足つくし。
頑張ります。
Using something that looks like the front crawl, she swims over. I suppose at this rate I'll be giving swimming lessons.
やっと追いつきました。先輩、やっぱり鍛えてるから泳ぐの早いですね。
いや、タイム取ると波だと思う。日課に水練はないし。
そうですか？私なんか25メートルの自由形を泳ぎ切るのが精一杯です。
Certainly the way she swims it would be difficult. Sakura puts unnecessary stress on her limbs, although it looks like it should be easy enough to correct by focusing on endurance and just floating.
さくら、水泳はあんまり得意じゃない？
運動は全般的に私苦手ですからあ、でも弓だけはすごくしっくりくるんですよね。
That's a mysterious side of hers. Besides, just increasing her popularity and social skills, becoming the archery club captain has also improved Sakura's muscle tone. Though I should point out that drawing the bowstring takes more than strength alone.
先輩はスポーツ万能ですよね。羨ましいです。
ありがとう。けど多芸は無芸って言うしな。一つこれといった専門職があればいいんだが。
Speaking of specialties, I guess that would be archery for me. Once my feelings are settled, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to take up the bow once more. Ah, right. Archery isn't the issue now, it's the pool. Swimming at the pool.
さくら、泳ぎは何ができる？
背泳ぎは苦手ですね。
それはすごい。
はい？
あ、いや、なんでもない。
What a failure I am. Thanks to these dirty thoughts, I'm on the verge of getting a nosebleed. Doing the backstroke with that chest? Huh. I bet those breasts sticking out of the water would cause unexpected water resistance. Probably. Definitely. I dare say.
バタフライはできませんし、平泳ぎはかろうじて、クロールの方が遅いですから、私。
普通逆なんだけど。なるほど。桜らしいというか。
でも得意なのがあります。
She happily remembers something.
へえ、もしかして高飛び込みとか？水球のキーパーとか？
I suggest things that don't really have anything to do with swimming. Waving her hand, Sakura giggles.
潜水です。
She sticks out her sizable chest as she says that. My eyes widen. Diving? As in free diving?
ですね、秘密だったんですけど、水の中で息止めてるのはちょっと自信があります。
あ、そうなんだ。
There's quite a simple gloating atmosphere in the air. Just how long can she actually hold her breath? Sakura's a tough girl, so I'm sure she'll last long. Alright. Right now, it's Sakura's chance to shine.
じゃあ競争するか？素潜りで。
競争って先輩とですか？
そう。一斉のせで潜って先に上がった方が負け。負けたら昼飯おごるってことで。
She flies into a flustered panic. Seeing as I'm not that great at freediving, it should be a good match for Sakura.
はい、カウント。5、4。
はい、ならば先輩、お願いします。
いい気迫だ、マトウ首相。それでは、3、2、1、GO!
With all my might, I take a deep breath and dive. We're underwater. Trying to keep my body from floating up, I sink below the surface. Sakura said she's confident when it comes to free diving, but I wonder how long she can hold it. She never did tell me a time after all. Soon, I can no longer distract myself with such thoughts. Even though I saved up a lot of air in my lungs, there isn't that much oxygen in it. Rather than not moving my lungs is suffocating. Little by little, precious air starts to leak out of my mouth. Wonder how Sakura's doing. Ah, there she is. Her expression looks pretty relaxed. Sound seems so far away. Detached from the bustle of the pool, this is a different place where the noise doesn't reach. Though I can't hear the clamor of voices, the sounds of a flutter kicks randomly pass by. I feel the water pressure wrapping around my body. Just how much time has passed? The air I inhaled is slowly starting to come out. It seems easy enough when you first hold your breath, but gradually you start to feel that you definitely don't have enough air. This has seriously become intense. I can still hold out a little bit longer. This is Sakura's field of expertise, so I want to do my best to be her opponent. Even with that thought, my lungs are screaming for air. Sakura, impressive. Her expression hasn't changed at all. Even though she were underwater, there's no difference from when she was above ground. Looking at her, I can't laugh at her at all. On the other hand, Sakura seems to be looking at me with an impish smile. Oh my gosh, you gonna win? This is becoming more and more difficult. I regretfully watch the air spilling out of my mouth, wishing I could take back the oxygen bubbles. As my air runs out, water begins to come in through my nose. Sakura seems to be watching with delight. I can't come up first. If Sakura's having so much fun even with a simple game like this, I'll play with her for a few more seconds. Granted, you don't die first. Damn it. Looks like I've reached my limit. At this rate, I'll suffocate. Just for a few more seconds, I'll keep Sakura company for 10 more seconds.
Senpai.
A sound that I shouldn't be able to hear underwater. The way she moves as she swims over to me. For someone who's supposed to be bad at swimming, she moves as gracefully as a mermaid. I knew it. I knew what she was gonna do. I knew it. Clever, clever, sly girl. A warm hand touches my face. Our lips meet. In this underwater world, air passes to me from mouth to mouth. It was a warm, much-needed aid. As she floods me, while my lungs greedily devour the much-needed oxygen, I feel the vivid richness of her soft lips. Sakura smiles through the water. In front of my satisfied self, Sakura swims towards the surface. She still won, dude. I'm having trouble making sense of what just happened. Sakura's mysterious actions, saving me despite our contest, the softness of her lips and the fire of her breath in my lungs. I think someone's calling Emiya senpai. That's right, Sakura's up above. There's no need to stay down here anymore. My mind and vision blurring, I kick towards the surface. That's bull. Taking a huge breath, I savor the fresh air. Sakura, who came up first, looks as though she had already caught her breath.
Yeah, 負けたのは俺だよ。
でも先に上がった方が負けってルールですから。
俺が長持ちしたのはズルだ。さくらが息継ぎしてくれたんだし。という。
It's a question I should have asked. A question that I should have pondered by diving once again and staying at the bottom of the pool until I figured it out.
先輩、怒ってますか？
怒ってない。正直本当に助かったし嬉しかった。けどだからこそ気になる。どうしてあんなことしたんだ、さくら。
先輩すごく苦しそうだったから。
え？
ごめんなさい。本当に思いつきだったんです。先輩が我慢してるのを見て、私が先輩を助けなくちゃってついごめんなさい。
Sakura apologizes. In other words, regardless of victory or defeat, Sakura did that just because she wanted to help me. I shouldn't be unhappy. As Sakura recalls it, she blushes. That underwater kiss was so pleasant that she's still embarrassed about it.
でもやっぱり私が負けましたからお昼買ってきます。
いや、俺が反則負けなんだし、俺がおごる。
でもズルされたって誰も見てないから抗議しません。
そうです。先に上がってきたさくらの
I knew it.
ああ、目を離した隙に失礼しました。
Ah, that's how she looks with her swimsuit. What was that just now?
さくら、今のもしかして。
他人の空似じゃないですかね。